Welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. It's actually still Day 1, but I already have uploaded Day 1's video, and I just finished. I finished the annual migration of clouds. Holy shit. I'm obsessed with this book. It's a novella. I'm so fucking angry. I am so angry at the ending, but in a way that I deserve and that I love. It's 5 stars for me, which it might be my first climate fiction other than the Parable duology that has gotten 5 stars from me. So that actually, Moon of the Crusted Snow is up there as well, and Wabisha Grice actually blurbed the front of this. It's weird. It's so fucking good. It is so fucking good. So basically there's this thing called the CAD, which is like a fungus that takes over people's bodies and it makes you sick, and it prevents you from doing a lot of things. Primarily it prevents you from getting hurt. So if you want to like take an action to like save someone's life or like do something a little bit risky, it'll lock up your nerves, so it's like or your muscles, it's like a muscular thing, but it also connects with your nervous system. And so the whole time we're like following this girl's kind of process through like saying goodbye before she goes to this university that she was accepted into, but we don't know if the university is real because no one's ever been accepted, no one's ever really seen anything. There's talk of like domes and things somewhere else, but no one's ever heard of it or heard of it being real, and it's just like this thing that we just don't know what she's getting into. And there's a lot of tension with her mom, and it's, oh my god, it's so fucking good. This is definitely something that I aspire to write like, and I'm so happy that I read this, especially while I'm working on revisions for my novella before I submit it. I'm in love with this. I'm in love with it. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow's a big day. I have my follow-up appointment for my surgery. And then I called my doctor yesterday to set up an appointment to start testosterone. There's like this whole thing with insurance, and she didn't get back to me yesterday or today. So I think I'm also gonna call her back tomorrow, or just show up. Show up and demand that I talk to her. Anyway, that book really kind of affected me. I might just read like the first chapter or something of She Weeps Each Time You're Born, which is my 3rd book for my 5-star predictions that I'm reading. So watch Day 1 if you don't know about it yet. Okay. Hello, happy Vlogmas Day 2. I know I already started this last night. I haven't stopped thinking about this book. It's so good. I love it so much. It's going on my 5-star shelf. I'm very happy about it. Last night I read up to, I think, chapter 3 in She Weeps Each Time You're Born, and I am actually really liking it as well. Do I just like hype up books and then force myself to like stick to the hype? Is that what I do? Are these books actually good, or am I just telling myself that? What do you think? So far, I am liking it. But yeah, I'm not like too far into it. Basically, there's a woman who's pregnant, but she is like extremely malnourished and has a sickness from a mosquito And so she like goes to her grandfather who does some kind of magic and like gives her some shit. And that's kind of where we're at so far. So not a ton of plot development. My freaking audiobook for the Empire of Wild is timed out. So I need to see if I can rent it again or if it's gonna put me on hold again. I really hope not, because I need to finish it. Empire of Wild. Waitlist, of course. Well, that sucks. We'll see what happens if I can get to that. But I have the physical copy as well. I just need to finish it before Saturday, because on Saturday, my patrons and I are having a Discord read-in, and we're also going to talk about that book. So if you want to join in, you can become a patron and join in on the Discord. Yeah, today is kind of busy. It's like a lot of driving. We're going to my follow-up appointment post-surgery, and that's in Portland. It's like 50 minutes away. Oh, right. So this morning I had to drive Cody to work, so I started listening to The 3-Body Problem by Chi-Chin Liu, and it's confusing so far. It's very confusing. Pretty science-y, which I like, pretty science-heavy sci-fi, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the vibe today. I might try to find something maybe a little bit lighter. Today is also Pit Mad on Twitter. Excuse me. Today is Pit Mad on Twitter, which is a pitch event. Maybe one of the like bigger pitch events. Probably actually. I did DV Pit and Pit Dark as well, but I think Pit Mad is like the event. I can only pitch 3, do 3 pitches per manuscript, and I only have 1 manuscript that's ready to pitch. So I have been pitching. I've queried this to maybe like 5 agents, and I've only gotten 2 responses that were both rejections, which is fine. I'm, and anticipating like at least 100 rejections before acceptance. But one of the agents said they couldn't tell if it was YA or adult, which I feel like is what's hard about new adult. And it's not that my book is even new adult, but I think that people just struggle with like older YA, because my protagonist is 17. Some of his friends are 18, and they smoke weed, and they do it's like a pretty big part of their culture. But living in Oregon, that was my high school experience. Everyone smoked weed. Maybe not everyone, but most people smoked weed, and so it's weird to have the response I'm not sure if this is adult, because that very much was more my teenage experience than has been my adult experience. So I don't know. I feel weird about that, but I was just gonna go redo some of the pitches that I've used before, but then I was like, nah, I'm just gonna fucking wing it. I'm just gonna make up new ones. So my first pitch is chaotic lavender gaze trying to figure out why the sky is cracking and their parents are missing, all whilst experiencing the debilitating discomfort of being a teenager. So that's pitch 1. I was knocking on the window. And then my next one is cottagecore Danny Phantom. Levi, 17, keeps dissociating into a dreamlike ghost realm. Is it the gender dysphoria or the fact that his parents are missing and he might be in love with the femboy responsible for it? I feel like last time I was much more focused on getting the whole gist of the novel into one tiny 280 character pitch. But today I'm just gonna give you a taste of the vibes, So that's kind of my approach today. We'll see if I get any agent likes. I'm honestly, it's okay if I don't, because a part of me wants to rewrite this entire manuscript in first person. It's currently third person personal, but I don't know. That would obviously be a lot of work, because I've already put a lot of work into the manuscript. But I also, I don't know. I also have like some changes that I want to make, but if I do get an agent like, then that will give you the motivation to go in and like make those edits. Like if I spent like 3 hours making the edits that I want to make, then I think I'll be set. But you know, I'm also working on this other novella, trying to get that ready before the end of the year, which is, I think, a little more daunting for some reason. Like it's not a long novella, it's actually like on the shorter end, but I just have a lot of, like, every day I think of like 10 things I want to add in, and then I don't write them down, and then I forget about them. I'm a fucking idiot. So yeah, that's what's going on. It's almost 10 o'clock. My appointment's at 11:20, but I'm extremely anxious about time, so I'll probably leave now and just be like an hour early. That's fine, right? And then it's annoying because then I have to wait for Cody to get off work at 3:30, and so then I have like this chunk of time after my appointment before Cody's gets off work that, like, what am I supposed to do? Good news though. Very exciting news. Cody has officially gotten a teaching job as a kindergarten teacher. And I think that they're going to be an amazing kindergarten teacher. Do you think so? You little ham. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have called you that. You're a human. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that's what's going on today. I'll bring my camera and see what happens. I don't know if I'll vlog anything, but it's Vlogmas, so fucking might as fucking well. I'm an evolved creature. And I'm about to eat pad thai with markers because I have no other utensils. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Otto and I are just hanging out in town. So we're gonna go hang out in the library for a little bit. Look at this beautiful, I don't know if you can see it. Beautiful pink church. Oh, got pad thai mouth. What? Okay. That was a fun little excursion. Otto loved romping around the library. It was very cute. And I got some books, which I wasn't anticipating, but you know, it's the library. You gotta. So, the first one I got is The Rock Eater, which I wanted to read for quite some time. They're short stories that I think are speculative, portals into other worlds. I don't remember why I wanted to read these, but I did. By Brenda Pinato. I think they're all take place in Mexico, using elements of science fiction and fantasy, fabulism, and magical realism. Brenda Pinato tackles issues ranging from class differences to immigration to xenophobia. So that sounds great. And then I just got this one, which I had never heard of or seen before, and it's called Sky Papers by Jamika Ajilan. And I just read an author blurb on the back that says, "Too real to be sci-fi with a gritty imagination, Sky Papers merges race and class, queerness and anarchy, all while keeping a Philip K. Dick Ensign eye on the entities with the power to monitor and control our freedom." It sounds cool. Black punk, whimsical, revolutionary. I think it's set in the 90s. This sounds really good. Have any of you heard? It's published by the Feminist Press. So That could go either way. And then I got Crip Theory, Cultural Signs of Queerness and Disability, which is a book I've wanted to read for a really long time. And they had it in their like new items for some reason, even though it was published in 2006. So yeah, I'm also excited to read this. I think this will be good, like essential reading. I also stopped by our old neighbor's house because we used to live right next to the library, and I haven't seen her in a while, so I wanted to say hi to her and Otto. She gave me her husband's poetry book. It's called Where to Start by Paul Lowe, and some homemade kombucha. Very excited. So that was a very successful time. And now Otto and I are gonna go pick up Cody. Hello, I have just received a package. Dun, dun. Who's this package from, Cody?
Yo, mama. Sorry.
I think this is my Christmas present from Sarah. I'm gonna open it.
You're gonna open it already?
Yes. Okay, wait, I'm just gonna double check first.
Is it okay though?
God damn it, I saw what it was, but it is from Sarah. Okay. This is like my top book that I want for Christmas this year. This is Dream of a Woman by Casey Plett, who wrote Little Fish, which is one of Sarah's favorite books, which I haven't read yet. This is stories. And it says Casey Plett's 2018 novel Little Fish, okay, won an award. A Dream of a Woman is her first book of short stories since her seminal 2014 collection. Centering transgender women seeking stable adult lives, A Dream of a Woman finds quiet truths in prairie high-rises and New York warehouses, in freezing Canadian winters and drizzly Oregon days. What a connection between me and Sarah, just right there. In Hazel and Christopher, two childhood friends reconnect as adults after one of them has transitioned. In Perfect Places, the woman grapples with undesirability as she navigates fetish play with a man. In Couldn't Hear You Talk Anymore, the narrator reflects on her tumultuous life and what might have been as she recalls tender moments with another trans woman. In Ethereal Meditation on Partnership, Sex, Addiction, Romance, Groundedness, and Love, A Dream of a Woman buzzes with quiet intensity and the intimate complexities of being human.
Wow.
Sounds great, doesn't it?
You just took me on a roller coaster.
I took myself on a roller coaster. Are you eating my curry?
I'm doing quality control.
Wow, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for Sarah. Happy Christmas. Alright, well, do you have anything to say to the vlog today? Do you want to be in it? Let me go brush my teeth today. That's the end of the vlog for Vlogmas Day 2. Don't forget to subscribe. See you tomorrow.